about global warming.
How are you gonna ask me about that? And it's just like,
We are very excited to present Superwoman syndrome with Elaine Hill. Elaine is a teacher, a mother, a wife, an athlete, and a dynamic nutrition specialist certified. She is a rock star, and I am going to give you her. I would like for you to make notes. If you want to have questions, we will do the questions at the end. So that way we stay on track. Thank you very much, and I will leave you, Elaine.
okay, hello, welcome to today's workshop. I'd like to begin by complimenting you for taking a step towards having better health and well-being, and for making time for some self-care, something which we will be talking about in a little bit. I want to start out by asking, are you a wife or a mother to one or more children? Do you work? Is it a part-time or a full-time position? Perhaps you can answer yes to all three of these. In this workshop, we will talk about how being a woman during these busy times, no matter your age, can affect your overall well-being. In your busy life, you may feel that you are working mostly for others without giving yourself the care and time that you need to find success as you see it. Today, I will discuss ways for taking care of yourself and help you recognize that you matter the most in this world. Having better health improves all areas of your life. I am Elaine Hill, and for years I experienced what I call a Superwoman syndrome. I gave all of my energy towards being a wife, a mother of two, and as a full-time elementary school teacher. I was busy, yet even with living in a beautiful place with a good husband and raising two amazing kids, I often felt like I was in a funk without knowing why. I'd tell myself that I shouldn't complain because I had so many blessings. But what I realize now is that I was giving more of myself and my energy away instead of keeping it for me. I found myself doing things for others that maybe I didn't always want to, instead of listening to what my own self needed and wanted. And over time, the job that I've worked at for 20 years and more became less enjoyable, and my children grew into teenagers and didn't need me as much. And I became aware that I needed something more, something to nourish my spirit and being. I've always had an interest in health and taking care of my body, and so this is why I chose to become a dynamic nutrition specialist, so I could share with women who perhaps may be feeling like me and to help them lead better lives. So I want to help others find direction and take care of the most important person in life, themselves. I want women to feel strong, purposeful, beautiful, sexy, and happy with their place in life. Today, I'd like to address 5 basic problems which you may be struggling with and provide you with solutions that you can put into place to take charge of your health. I want to help you set goals and reconnect with yourself. The first steps in doing what is best for you. Okay, one problem that I found myself experiencing was the feeling of going through the motions of life, but also missing it as life was happening around me, due to the demands and expectations I put on myself. The daily routines of getting up, preparing for the day, working, getting dinner ready, cleaning up, returning to bed, etc. It could feel like you're on the treadmill of life and it needs interrupting. So to help you slow down and pay attention to the beauties in life, I'd like to suggest that you keep a gratitude journal for practicing gratitude. So each day, write down 10 things that you're grateful for. And by practicing gratitude regularly, and notice by practicing gratitude regularly and noticing, it helps you understand and notice the things around you that you're thankful for, and you will experience more positive emotions and express compassion and kindness, and you'll feel more alive. And these positive emotions will even help boost your immune system. As this becomes a regular habit, you will find new areas of appreciation and gratitude develop, putting more perspective into your ever busy life. And I want to say that I practice this with my second graders. We started this daily, and it could be something little, like you're grateful for having clean water, which is a big thing, but it's a good thing to even start with kids, just to help them see everything around you. The second problem I'd like to address is prioritizing everyone and everything else over yourself. In today's world, as a working woman, it becomes too easy to put others before yourself. You can think about being on an airplane when the flight attendants give their safety speech. They always say to put the oxygen mask on yourself first and then put it on your child second. You must take care of yourself first, or you will have nothing left to give others, and you'll be better able to take care of yourself when you also take time to meet your own needs. And I want to add, I'll add this in a minute. So every day, be sure to do something for yourself that brings you joy. And this is where I wanted to add, without feeling guilty, because I know I'm guilty of doing that, putting guilt on myself for taking time for myself. And we shouldn't do that. So you can take a break and walk around nature, surround yourself with the beautiful outdoors, go for a walk, soak in a hot bath, visit friends, listen to a podcast, read, anything, but just stop and think, what is it that I'm doing for myself today? Listen to your body and recognize that you need time for you. Self-care is necessary to remind yourself and others that you and your needs are important too. Self-care benefits our overall health and wellness. It helps you better cope with stress and prioritize what's important to you. And again, we should not feel guilty for doing this because we need it. Okay, so now we're going to talk about eating habits. Many of us sit at work and aren't as active throughout our day. So if we are not eating the best snacks, it can lead to weight gain. So making your eating habits healthy must be a priority. Be sure to drink plenty of water each day, and don't be too hard on yourself about restricting foods. Instead, aim to add something healthy each week. Walnuts are a great snack, which are full of healthy fat. And if you crave salty and crunchy snacks like I do, you can choose brown rice cakes instead. You can top it with hummus or avocado, and any of those are better than chips and dip, better for you. Try adding a superfood such as maca to your daily supplement intake. Maca is a root that grows in high altitude, and it helps with low energy, and it helps balance your hormonal system. The recommended daily allowance for that is 2,500 milligrams. And you can take that as a supplement form, as a tablet, and they also sell it as a powder at different places. Okay, next, do you have that constant feeling of being run down? And does each day feel like it sucks the life out of you? These are things that I've experienced. It's what spoke to me. So I want to address them because I know a lot of people experience this as well. When our energy level is down and we're not thinking clearly, it makes it difficult to recognize what is important to you. So creating a regular exercise routine with daily commitment is vital. Regular exercise helps you lead a healthier, happier life. When we exercise, our body experiences a positive release of our feel-good hormones, such as dopamine and serotonin. And any type of exercise leads to a good release of these chemicals in the brain. Exercise improves your mood and it boosts your energy. If you're looking for a place to start, you can begin with a fast-paced 45-minute walk and do this daily to get your heart pumping and your blood flowing. And the goal is just to get moving. And again, that could take care of your taking time for yourself. I suggest that you do the exercise and then still take self-care, but sometimes we have to do at least one. Okay, so I've saved the best for last. We're going to talk about libido. With all the demands placed on women each day, of course, we still have to perform in bed, right? Yet we're overworked and overtired and therefore not interested. This constant strain on our bodies leads to a real condition called adrenal fatigue. Your adrenal glands manage the sex hormones in your body, but the high stress environment that we live in these days can leave these hormones high and dry. We don't feel like having sex, even though it would be a good release of those feel-good hormones, kind of like exercise. The best solution for this problem is to start with the basics: sleep. Getting enough sleep each night is crucial for your body to recover and renew itself before tackling another day. The best sleep hours are from 10 o'clock p.m. to 6 o'clock a.m. And from 10 o'clock to 2, your body renews itself, creating new cells. And from 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock, your body refreshes and rests. It's important to create a regular sleep routine an hour before bedtime. Go to bed each night at the same time and try not to stay up late, even on the weekends. Turn off all of your screens 30 minutes at least before going to bed. And to help you relax, you can add 1 teaspoon of raw cacao powder, which is another superfood. You can warm that. I put it in almond milk. Raw cacao contains tryptophan, which assists our body with producing serotonin, and it helps with sleep. And raw cacao also has magnesium, which encourages relaxation. So those are a few helpful sleep tips. And I hope you found these tips to be helpful and you feel encouraged to put them into action into your life. And I know that it can be overwhelming when we have to do things, make changes all on our own. And we all need guidance and support. And so I'd love to meet with any of you for a free consultation if you want to discuss any health areas you'd like to focus on. So you can send me your contact information in the chat and we can schedule an appointment to help you on a jump start to better health. So yes, so thanks for coming. And if you have any questions, we can talk about that at this time before I close it out. But I just want you to remember that we're facing many challenges, everybody, these days. And so taking care of ourselves is necessary now more than ever. And you need to take care of yourself so you can be the best person to help others in your life and help yourself first. So does anybody have any questions? I could see. Unmute yourself if you have a question. Otherwise, that's that. So I'd like to thank you for coming and participating. Oh, hold on. No. Helene, did you have a question? Oh, I thought you were just waving. Thank you.
Thank you, Elaine.
Okay, thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Elaine. That was awesome.
You're welcome. Thank
I have a question for you. Can you repeat the stages of sleep? I know I heard you rebuild your body for part of it, but I missed the different times.
So from 10 o'clock p.m. to 2 o'clock a.m. is when your cells renew, like you're renewing your cells. And then from 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock is when your body becomes refreshed, and have that, where you feel like you've been rested, you feel refreshed. So yeah.
Thank you.
Good question. And the superfoods, the raw cacao is considered a superfood. That is a good thing that can assist in lots of areas. And magnesium is a very good, helps your body in so many ways. And it contains magnesium, the raw cacao powder. So it's kind of a good little thing to try also before you go to bed. And some people try melatonin, but kind of have to figure out what works for you. I know I'm guilty right now. Like I'm waking up in the middle of the night, like so, and I can feel that. Like I fall asleep, but then I'm waking up at 2 or 3, and I'm not feeling refreshed. I'm feeling tired. So, it's just a high stress time for me right now, and I know I'll get back into it when hopefully things settle down. But yeah. Anything else?
Yeah, I want to share, Elaine, that you recommended to take some maca for boosting my energy. Yes, and it's working. I totally recommend it to anybody. I'm so thankful. Thank you, Elaine, because it's really working. Yeah, and I needed that for this for this online teaching. Yeah, so it's working. I'm taking that in the morning with my breakfast, and I can feel the difference.
Oh, good. Thank you. I'm glad. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. How much do you take of the maca?
2,500 milligrams. So the jar that I buy, I don't know. I know it's like 5 tablets. So they're 100.
Yes, I'm taking 3 a day, and it's working. It's working for me. But I know the recommended doses that you mentioned. Yes, so give it a try, but don't take it at night, right?
Right. Take it in the morning, not after like 2 o'clock, because then you may be up even more later. Yeah. And like I said, they do sell it in powder form. I've purchased it from Trader Joe's, and I initially started putting that in smoothies, but it's a root, and so it has kind of a strong taste. So if you're okay with that, but if you have it as a supplement, like as a tablet, you can't tell. Make that flavor doesn't show. So any other questions or anything? But I think I did something. I hit something on my computer here, but all right. It's all things that I think we know what we need to do. So it's just a good reminder to put things into practice, and that take care of ourselves and put ourselves first. And all those areas of health fall into place when we start by taking care of ourselves, obviously. So all right, ladies, that was quick.
Okay, remember that the video is going to be posted on the YouTube channel of Nourish the Brain Institute. If you want to review it, I would suggest, if you have friends that you think that they might benefit from it, you can share with them. And also, Elaine, reach out to Elaine if you want to, do the free consultation, or you think that one of your friends will benefit of it. Reach out to her. She will be more than happy to help you out with that one. Right?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
ladies. Okay, bye.
Thank you. Bye.